You got
Tweek
it.
using Diddy, going back to Diddy. I don't know why it took everybody so long to get back into Diddy. You know, I feel like it was kind of slept on. Not everybody and their mama trying out the Diddy. Tweek trying to make it work.
Okay. Yes. The question today is Diddy top tier, right? We need to talk about a couple things. First of all, character's broken. All right, that's talked about. Second of all, Tweek, godlike. That is
so good.
Tweek, very good homie of mine. Him and I both became relevant at like the same exact time. We were homies. We were tight.
When you both did well at Pound.
Yeah, Pound.
Like
I did Genesis first. It was me and Void at Genesis, and then me and him at Pound.
Yeah, I think Pound to me, Pound was like you're actually a top player, because like one tournament it's a fluke, but like 2 tournaments it was like, oh damn, okay, he's good. He's really good.
I beat you at Pound too, so good games, kid.
Did you? Oh yeah, you
I
did. And then you never beat me again in that game.
I don't even remember playing you again. Oh, you're right.
We played a couple locals and stuff.
Tweek, he practices more than any player I think I know. He puts in the time and he puts in the work. I think the reason that Tweek is the best Diddy is because of that reason. That 100%. Character, you need to have like a special mind for the game, and you also need to be able to like, you know, actually like digest and interpret the information that like you're getting while you're grinding, and he's super capable of that. I think it's the perfect character for him, and the character is, in my opinion, top tier, which complement each other perfectly.
So just to make sure, how big is your top tier?
I like to try to limit it to 10.
Damn, you put Diddy in top 10? Damn.
But I know that's not fair, so I'd still say he's top tier, not by my standards.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, like you realize that the 10's unreasonable for Ultimate? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Diddy's a very strong character. And also, WaDi, you asked earlier, why did it take people so long? He literally got buffed.
I think he was slept on even before the buffs.
See, fair, because he was like pretty decent.
Because how big were the buffs?
It was F tilt, which is huge now. It was forward air, which is obviously huge. It was dash attack.
Dash attack is so good.
And it was, I think it was either forward smash or down smash, like one of them.
Okay, so he got pretty significant buffs. Okay.
Yeah, like dash attack wasn't really a move. Like it was an okay move before, but like it used to combo from 0 to 30 as opposed to 0 to 80. And forward tilt's now 2 frames because it got bigger. And like there's a couple of Paramount things. They've removed his infinite because he used to have an infinite.
I think he still does, but it's more situational.
I think it's literally like just Bowser.
But yeah, I think Diddy's top tier. I don't know what range my top tier is. Probably like 15 or so. From watching Tweek and other Diddies and stuff, but mainly Tweek. It just and playing Tweek. It's just the way he plays it. It I never felt so countered before. You know.
When did you play him?
Riptide.
Oh, okay.
Playing my Riptide, and I was just like, I feel like I can't do anything. He just stood there, and Diddy has the ability to just kind of sit there against like a charge shot character, a projectile character, and just wait for him to do something, and then just punish with banana or anything. And it's just like, what? If that's not top tier, I don't know what is. You know,
Banana being transcended is kind of crazy.
I was just gonna say that. That's so crazy.
Wild.
Like
it was like that in Brawl, and it was like one of the reasons it was super broken. But like, it's crazy in this game. His damage output is actually probably. I mean, obviously, a lot of people know nowadays. But when Tweek started like optimizing his combos, and it was like, oh, you're getting 60% from 0. It was just like,
on average, like
like he at least does 40 unless he messes up.
Yeah,
like
dude, the double banana off ledge is so clean every time.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Like the toss forward, Z catch, toss down, forward smash backwards. Ugh, so clean.
So sick. I love seeing that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think the Transcendent Banana is one of the things that really gives him a lot of mileage. Not necessarily, I mean, obviously on stage, like that's clear, but also off stage, because it just beats every recovery because you literally cannot interact with it. So the fact that he's able to just Z-drop Banana, it's a constant hitbox that just falls there where basically every character wants to recover, and then he combos into down air or back air is like absurd. It's so good. I personally don't think this character's top tier. I put him like either, I mean, I guess at the very bottom of my top tier or the like pretty damn high in my high tier. So like, I'm not, you know, super stubborn about it, but I just don't think he's quite top tier. I think a lot of people are not quite good enough at punishing some of the more obvious flaws of Diddy, aka monkey flip. It's a broken move, don't get me wrong, but if you kind of deal with it, like every single time I've seen Tweek lose, and maybe this is just Tweek, but like I'm just like, oh, his monkey flips aren't working. And that's like literally win or lose. And so if you get better at dealing with monkey flip and trying to play around that more than his other tools, I feel like you can get a lot of mileage off of it. But Then if they don't monkey flip and they just take stage with banana, that's kind of broken. So
Dude, monkey flip's broken. I just disagree, bro. Like,
it is broken. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a broken move, especially like edge cancels and the full hop one where it's like it could be plus on shield if you shield the kick.
So like
react to it.
Dude, yeah, reacting's like borderline impossible, bro. I don't care how many frames. You could say it had 80 frames, bro. I'd still call it unreactable. That move is silly.
It's really good.
The grab box is also kind of crazy too. And like, so you said that the only time Tweek really loses is when he's not landing his monkey flips, but like that's a player thing.
That's an 18 frame startup. Damn, that's actually more than I thought.
I think that I kind of think that Diddy's game plan, his initial game plan is kind of simple. However, I feel like you have to get these like 0 to 40, 50 kind of conversions to make him like worthwhile, you know? Because like, I don't know, I feel like you need to make worth his like really good advantage state, but it takes a lot of like tech skill and all this preciseness and all that stuff. So I think he's a kind of hard top tier, you know?
You think holding shield and banana in hand is hard, bro?
No, it's not. That's the easiest part.
I think he's like, I don't like compare him to Mario, okay?
That's a baby character.
Compare him to Mario. That's a baby ass, easy ass character. Compare him to Rob. I don't consider Rob top tier, but most people do. You know, I don't think he's that easy. I think he's at least average, maybe a little bit more than average. You know.
Yeah, I wouldn't compare him to like the GURPA baby characters, dude. Like, I think the game plan tends to be kind of simple, and like you need some good audibles. Is kind of how I explain it.
Yeah, that's fair. Basic game plan and then crazy all of a sudden, and then you get used to the crazy, and then he just holds shield again, and like or dash backs and throws banana, and you're just like, oh right, he also plays like that, which is a point for him because he can be multiple different things for sure.
The Nair buff.
Oh yeah, Nair got buffed that patch too.
The Nair is broken, dude.
Yeah. No, that buff is crazy. That buff was
Why
insane.
didn't Nair combo into itself like 4 times?
Hold on. You know what makes that top tier? An option you can just say, I'll throw it out. And that's how I feel Diddy's Nair is, too.
Honestly, true.
And he has a monkey flip.
As far as I remember, it's pretty safe, too. It's not even like it's bad. Like, it's -5.
That's insane.
Which, if he hits the top of your shield, it'll be -7 or 8, but that's safer than, like, Mithra Nair.
That's crazy, bro. What?
Yeah.
And then it combos into a lot of...
Into
basically anything. Yeah, it is a gimme, you know what I mean?
Why
like
can you landing Nair, short hop Nair, fast fall, up air? That's so dumb.
Ridiculous. Or a double jump up air twice. But
Your oyster when you hit that Nair.
Actually, bro, that is a contest starter. Yeah, he is full of good moves and good stats, and I think it's been that way for a while. And then the buffs were just like overtuned. That's how I feel about Diddy Kong. I think he's top tier
because he always did well versus Zero Suit, regardless of how good he was. So like you probably saw a lot of the good things about him because they were already difficult for you to deal with, and now it's just because of the buffs it became more difficult for everyone to deal with. Yeah, Tweek's really good. Obviously, I would consider him a top 3 player in the world, top 4 at worst right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Tweek's ridiculous. He put in the work and put in the hours, and now he's taking what's his. You know, like Void, Tweek, and I feel like myself are like the labbers. And it's really cool to see someone that just put in that much work into like hours and hours in training mode and hours and like when like quarantine, all of us went to silly content or just messing around or like, you know, playing our subscribers, and Tweek is like, I will play top players every day for 6 hours.
I was trying to pay rent, bro. You know?
I know.
He
got that TSM money, so he didn't have to just be entertaining. He was just like, his entertainment was his gameplay because it's so good.
You're using Gunner in Wi-Fi tournaments and
like he was
you should have been practicing your footstool disable setups, dude.
In my opinion, Tweek was the best online player. Like when he was entering, he was beating everyone.
Actually.
And then he stopped because he's like, this isn't fun. I want to just like practice. Like he didn't want the stress, he just wanted the improvement, and then he got it. And then that's why he came out of the gate, you know, winning Summit, top 2, top 3, you know, all of his amazing placements.
Yeah, dude, you know what's crazy? I think the craziest part about it is like Tweek was like over the course of quarantine was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick up Diddy. And then he found stuff that like people who were playing Diddy for the whole game just like weren't doing.
Yeah.
Obviously, the first is the one we mentioned before with the double banana tosses. Like, no Diddies were doing Z-catch aerials.
I think they knew about it, but they didn't, like, they weren't being...
good at applying it.
They didn't know how important it was, type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I remember there was an influx of Diddies, and I was watching Diddies, like, other Diddies, and I was like, you know, he doesn't look that... He seems okay, you know, not bad, high tier, whatever. And then I saw Tweek's Diddy, at Summit, and I was like, oh, so he's just stupid, you know?
Yeah.
It felt like a big gap between him and like the other Diddies. I was like, wow.
You put a character like that character is like putty, and then you put it in Tweek's hands, and he'll make art. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
And like you put it in a novice's hands, and it looks simple, and you think the character's mid.
Yeah, I think one of the best things about Diddy for Tweek is, I would say, notoriously, Tweek's worst aspect as a player is his clutch. Like, in really crazy tense moments, there were times, many times, unfortunately a lot versus Leo, where he would choke. But Diddy, because at Hypersense he can just go run up shield. Like, I feel like Diddy kind of automatically plays Hypercent for you. Not like super simple, but you have the very obvious, very overpowered, like, banana shield. Do anything on my shield, you're dead. Or like, just like free pokes from mid stage. Oh, did you happen to dash forward? Cool, I win. And so I feel like that kind of covers Tweek's weakness as a player, because he goes, oh, you're at 90, run up shield. Did you do something? Oh, did you not do something? Roll backwards. Like, you know, just throw a banana. So I think that's really, like, I think being able to get consistent kills is super, super important, and Diddy has literally the best kill confirm in the game. Granted,
so do you think you said earlier Diddy's high tier?
I put him at like 30-ish, like 30 or higher.
30?
I don't remember what I put him in my last tier list. Let me go check.
Better than Sonic. 30. Yeah, 30 is kind of messed up, bro. 30's high.
30. I don't know if I said it better than Sonic. I don't think I said it better than Sonic. I put Diddy in top tier, the literally last character. Sonic was 2 higher. So he was 3, 4, so that's 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5,
crazy.
6, 7. I put him 29.
Damn, you're 30 in your top tier?
Wow. Everybody, hey, if you're watching this video, go down in the comments and type out to ESAM. There are not 30 top tiers in the game.
Okay.
Why you're down there?
There has to be a gap somewhere in
forget
there, man.
I've
There
told
has
them
to be a
to-
gap.
I mean, 20 is Zero Suit.
That's already a bad opinion.
That's that too high?
Yeah.
Bro. I'm on the Zero Suit sucks train.
Yeah,
You
now
think
you're
Zeus is better
reaching
than
there.
Diddy?
Now you're reaching there.
Yeah.
Now you're reaching.
Because Diddy, like, the biggest flaws of Diddy are, as I mentioned, the monkey flip thing, and because without that he doesn't have a way to make you not shield. And 2, if the opponent is good at using banana or keeps it away from him, Diddy is a mediocre close quarter combat character. Like, you need banana.
There's like 3 or 4 characters that can like solidly keep it away from him, and it's like Pac-Man, Israel, Duck Hunt, Villager.
I think just like tossing it behind you and fighting him is like would even be good enough. That's what Leo did as fucking slow ass Byleth.
Like you have to catch it like on the first pluck.
Or like
Otherwise-
when Tweek throws it, you just dash. You just like go between Diddy and the banana, and then you fight. Like Tweek also puts it like all like it's really good when he like throws it off, like when he's gonna get ledge pressured with the double jump banana toss. So you just grab it, then throw it backwards, give up the ledge trap because you're not gonna ledge trap Diddy Kong anyway because he has ledge jump monkey flip, and then fight. But like that's the reason I don't put him like super broken is because if you can deal with banana, which none of us are good at right now, like none of us are good at it, or very few of us, then like he loses a paramount part of his game plan, and then he just is trying to poke at you with normals that are a little too obvious when he doesn't have the option of just like dash back banana toss.
Those normals are good, dude.
I mean, they are.
I was gonna say even without banana, I still feel like he's really good. I wouldn't put him at top tier without banana, but he still most of the time has access to banana. He'll get it
I
back.
think he's still solid without banana. You know.
Yeah.
I think
If
without
they took
banana, he's
one
like a very
quality from
mediocre
him-
Yoshi.
Like if they took away banana, I feel like he'd still be solid. I feel like if they took away monkey flip but gave him banana, he'd still be solid. You know, if he took away one quality from Diddy, he'd still be really solid. You know, he's got a lot of things that are good about him. You know, I don't think he relies on any one specific thing. He's just got a lot of solid things. You know.
But hey, we all agree he's top tier.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, I
put
mean,
him in top tier.
more or less.
39 is top tier. That's fine.
Hey man, there's a lot of good
All
characters
right,
in this game.
question: banana the best projectile in the game? Yes.
I don't count items as projectiles because I'm weird.
Okay. Best item in the game?
Gyro still better. Gyro doesn't disappear or Gyro disappears on shield, but also every character has like 0 to 70s with Gyro.
Yeah, I'd say Gyro's the best. To be honest with you, then
Really?
like a close second, banana.
It
They're
depends
both
at
really good.
percents. At like 0 to 60, Gyro's like infinitely better, and then at high percents, obviously Banana's better because it's like banana kill move.
I think there's a conversation for both.
Yeah, I agree. I just think Gyro's like I think getting a 0 to 90 is more valuable than getting a, well, actually,
I think getting the stock is more important.
That's a good. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Easy 0 to death with gyro, and you could just snipe with it. You know.
Yeah, I still think Gyro's a little better, just a little, barely.
Okay.
The snipes.
But
I don't know.
Fair.
I mean, Banana's
Still
broken.
really
They're both
solid.
broken.
Top 2, but yeah, still a plus ass.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look at that. We all agreed. Diddy Kong is top tier. Why don't you, little dingus in the comments, go ahead and tell us if you agree, what you think about Diddy, how good he is, and how well Tweek represents him. And while you're down there,
Tell us how handsome we are.
no. You want to subscribe and then tell us how handsome we are on our individual channels, which you can find in the description.
Yeah.
Oh, because if they don't chill us out, then what are they doing?
Do they show us out on this? Do they have all of our channels under there?
I'm about to yell at them if they don't. Hold on, let me peep.
Twitch.tv/WaDi. Oh wait,
It's
that's
in the
wrong platform.
description. Yeah. We're all.
Let's
Wait.
go.
Yeah, we're in there. Let's go.
We in there.